Is it working? How's the music sound? I have a feeling I'll be forced to watch this when I start the game. I really want to stream Radiant Dawn. I've never been in before. I just played some. I just feel like a silly run would give me more interest. It's not like I'm even really disinterested. I like had a file. That HP bar looked super bugged. Okay, I don't care about this anymore. Some of the graphics are looking a little funky. See what the options mode does. I'm gonna set skip demo to on. This is the game that Befale comes from. We'll meet that character in the very first level. No, none of these emulator errors look that bad. If we actually run into bad emulator errors, I'll swap over to BizHawk. There are a couple audio errors, actually. This game attempts to have a plot. Not so much as Hero. Or maybe more so than Hero, actually. Technically speaking, it's the true and direct successor to Bomberman 64, which actually had quite an elaborate story despite the fact that there's virtually no words. If you don't know about Bomberman, Bomberman's basically Kirby. Bomberman basically patrols the galaxy as a police officer. And kills evil people with bombs. Also, some of you may be surprised by me likening Kirby to a police officer. But that's what Kirby does too, technically. Why does he pick up the bomb? This actually looks very slow and buggy. I might swap over. Bomberman is a robot. This is also not frequently stated. Might as well dump it all here, I guess. Bomberman apparently had a Firestone, which is never... Fail, fail! That's him, he's the one, he's my namesake. It flashes in and out to indicate regaining consciousness. It's actually Bale Fail. I wish I could say that my name was based on his, but actually I thought I was naming myself after him. But I just misremembered his name. Palmy! This might be Palmy's first game. Charabombs have appeared before, I think. Carabombs? I don't know what the fuck these creatures are. I don't know when this thing popped into the games. I think he was in some of the Game Boy Color games. He definitely had a prominent role in Tournament, which was on Game Boy Advance, but that was after this. The fail has no canon pronunciation. That's what I always say, it's like a little tongue-in-cheek joke. Whenever someone asks how to pronounce it. There's no canon pronunciation. Just do what you want. Ancient jewel of your people is missing. Never before mentioned, never mentioned again. Only relevant for this game. I mean, I feel like Bomberman could still probably get through that door. This is actually a phenomenally good two-player co-op game. The second player can take control of Palmy. Cutest hero in the whole galaxy. When I was a kid, this used to make me laugh. Palmy forgot to ask him his name and what he's looking for. In Japan, precocious children refer to themselves by their own name, rather than using the word I and its versions. It's seen as overly cutesy. Palmy is presumably doing this in the Japanese version. And for whatever reason, he's also doing it in English. Bafile. It's like the one thing I wouldn't think it would be. The one I always get is Rukafel with a B, which it could easily be. Now you can use bombs again. Huh? Kaboom. I'll probably try and do a 100% run of this game. I don't know if I'll get bad end. Palmy is a mimic. Very rare. I think that line cracked me up as a kid. Palmy's name is Palmy. I thought that was hilarious. Bomberman. Palmy's kind of cute. This is a spectacular puzzle platformer. Criminally underrated. Most people haven't played it. Okay, I can't kick bombs yet. I can't even hold bombs yet, despite the fact that I just grew a bomb. Which means we're killing things the old-fashioned way. So you can see that Palmy is... what's going on? I think I just killed myself. My left and right aren't working. Weren't they just working? I'm gonna kill myself if I let this keep up. Alright, I switched over to D-pad controls and now it's suddenly working. That's weird. Anyway. Palmy can be controlled by the second player. There's like a menu setting. You can turn them on. So if you have a second controller, you can have a semi-two-player mode. Right now, Palmy can't even hurt enemies. But that will all change before long. Because there are certain items, such as what's inside this I-beam, and inside that rat, that are food. And at the end of the level, Palmy will, I guess, eat all the food. Or rather, he eats all the food and he changes forms at the end of a level. You can hurt Palmy too, but he's got infinite health. I, however, have a finite amount. I'm not even going to put down bombs. I'm just going to run right past this rat. A lot of the enemies in this game, in the early levels, can't even stun you. I mean, can't even hurt you, they just stun you. Nice bug. This will be a recurring plot point. Grandia. I want to stream Grandia too. I think that's on Steam now. Nod. I mean, even if you could swim, how the fuck are you gonna get in that? Look at it. Oh, let me swim through this fucking pipe with a huge giant water current going the opposite direction. No. This bat is annoying because it flies over bombs. But the bomb blast still hurt it. One of those boxes contains something I really want, but I forget what. I think the bomb toss. That was Dongo, I think. What fucking US player is gonna know what Dongo looks like? Bomb kick. That's useful. Kicking enemies forces them to drop something. Meat. More Dongo. I think that's Dongo, I can't tell. I'm like missing kind of a lot of health. That enemy like nearly always kills himself. I think that makes these things stop going. You don't need to destroy it, it just makes it easier. Kick bomb's super useful because it, ooh, power down. I want the coin though. Ah, yes, remote bombs. I can now set off my bombs manually. I'm waiting for something like that. Threw a bomb, huh? I actually can't throw bombs. Now I can. It's always just fucking me waiting patiently for the bomb toss. And the bomb fucking, what do you call that? Know how the explosion's angled downwards there? They're affected by gravity. Here he is. Oh, there he is. He's actually the most forgettable character in this whole game. But he does have one of the cooler names. There's a guide for how to beat this guy that you can't access until you've already beaten him. In-game. Fail, fail. That's me. 7 Astral Knights, the Crimson Flame. Rukafel. Pommy does not participate in boss battles. I'm not scared. Which means boss battles are all one player. He disables your remote control, making it a traditional Bomberman fight. This guy's probably the easiest boss in the game, but I still like, you know, no matter how easy it is. None of the bosses are that easy. See how I didn't actually do anything with that? The big explosions actually do the same amount of damage as fucking normal bomb blasts. But they are easier to hit him with, and you can hit him twice with them if you're good. I think there's some button you can hit where it stops the bomb after firing. That was a good idea in theory. He'll kick your bombs if you place them, but he can't kick, I won. Can't kick big ones. All bosses will kick your bombs. Pommy's cheering helped a lot. Beyond the veil. What he's trying to say is he died. Like he actually died. He doesn't appear for the rest of the game. Perhaps not counting the game's final cutscene, in which dead characters may or may not be brought back to life depending on player actions. Oh yeah, I have my fucking time bombs. I think that character is going to appear. You guys will like that character. Mew. She's got a nice theme too. The Scourge of the Spaceways. Japan loves Bomberman, but he failed to take off in the West. I actually know where the Firestone is because I have it, but I leave that information out. Excuse me. So we're inside a black hole right now, but if we destroy enough gravity generators, we might be able to remove the black hole. Got something else on his mind. The cutscenes in this game are pretty cute. Time for secrets. This game is full of secrets. Here's one such. This is what I was talking about when I said 100%. I just got an A. That means armor, I think. There's one full item set every level. 1 heart, please. Oh, I gotta kill all the enemies. I could actually probably use that. Oh, fire. There it goes. I don't remember if fire actually increases your power. Once you have the glove, you can pick up other things. Guy's trying to poison me. Same room, different, Oh, you can pick up dizzy enemies too, I should have mentioned that at some point. It's quite a common strat, actually. This is an enemy that likes to fall off here. Oh, that actually hurt me. Three is apparently the max, because I already had 3. Here's an item you don't find very often. Invincibility. That's like one of the only ones I remember being in the game. Doesn't last very long either. Like in the first game, hold on. Can I push that off? I don't remember. I'm gonna try. I feel like you can. GG. This shit is bananas. B-A-N-A-N-A-S. This shit is bananas. More gloves. Bonk? Oh, never mind, no bonk. Oh yeah, I like the originals. Oh shit. Bomberman can charge bombs by spinning. Watermelon or something. I don't actually know what that is. Cantaloupe. GG. The sandal. I didn't even know what that was when I was a kid. Now I recognize it. Sandal makes you slower, roller skates make you faster. Cantaloupe sounds pretty nice right now. Ooh, this machine. I broke it. Sorry, not sorry. All that and all, I fucking unmask is a lousy button. Oh, introduction to bomb jumping. Or rather, the vague acknowledgement that bomb jumping is a thing that you can do. And you will need to do a lot to unlock all the secrets in this game. This one is fairly straightforward, I'm pretty sure. Leg. Unfortunately, we missed a few. That room right there is the end of the level. Nice glitch. Kinda nonsensical that you have to do that every time. Meat. Meat. Gloves. Oh. Yeah, see, these enemies don't even hurt you. Fucking pathetic. I still need to kill them both to unlock my way out of here. I think. Or I just have to destroy this guy. Button. That artificial padding. Beats that room, then backtrack. That door is still locked. Oh, the button unpressed itself. And by button I mean lever. Alright, if memory serves, you have to go up here. And here is the head. And then this door unlocks once you do something in the level, I forget what. Probably kill the boss. And that's the body. So A was arm, actually. Arm, leg, head, body. I'm retarded. I'm gonna get better at it. You can revisit these levels after the fact. Bomberman 64 also did this with the items. There would be 2 items in level 1 and 2 items in level 3. There's one costume in Bomberman 64 that you could actually only get from 100%ing the game within 3 hours. I've never gotten that costume. Seems pretty hard to get, to be honest. That's the guy who falls down, and I'm normally a little bit more leery about him. Should have gotten the invincibility, especially now I realize I have to kill them both. Now's a good time to... It's R. R causes bombs to fall immediately. Or to stop, rather. One kicked. Wrecked. These rats do not need to die. The one in my way needs to die. It was a comfy game. I remember that thing. That thing was cool. Here's probably the coolest part of the level. This is where it actually becomes a puzzle platformer. This one's pretty easy, but it gets harder. Everyone used fucking electric cutter or fire cutter. Cutter was like the worst power, but the combination powers were so cool. Every cutter combination power was incredible. Cutter Rock turned you into the Kirby 2 partners. Or 3, I think. Kirby 2, I think. I don't remember. Was it Kirby 2 or 3 that had the animal partners? Or was it both? Ice Cutter was the fucking skates. That was kind of neat. Fire Cutter. Was the fucking Fire Sword. Electric Cutter was the fucking... What was Spike Cutter? I don't remember. Oh no, the robot. I don't know if that'll destroy. I did. Go away. No one likes you. You can kill these things, but I usually don't bother to. I don't even remember all the fucking weapons. Pardon me, sir. You don't have to do that. You can kick bombs across holes. I forgot. Ugh! Once you destroy all of those, this thing's barrier goes away, and destroying it beats the level. Spike Cutter was pretty shit then. All the spike powers are pretty shit. Double Spike is pretty funny, I guess. Fire was like the Phoenix power. Lost planet Alcatraz has been freed from the grip of the BHP army. This game is pretty neat. That's really neat. Best power was electric ice, the refrigerator, that could be used to restore your health. There's a pretty good brick joke here. I hope you guys know what a brick joke is. It's when a joke is made, or like something silly is referenced or made, and then enough time is given for the listener to forget about it, and then there's a humorous throwback. Sometimes brick jokes start non sequiturs and then have humorous throwbacks, and the joke comes from the late reference and not from the early reference. We don't have a choice, do we? We have to use this ship. Pommy doesn't like the design of this ship. Pommy will paint it later to make it look better. Bomb Cutter's fantastic. There's something weird and cool about the lore of this game. I like the universe a lot. Ooh. These little cutscenes are after every level. They'll be different depending on the order that you do the levels. Behemoths. They all have cool names. Lord of the Frozen Wastes. That's awesome. This one's, her name starts with a Z anyway. His impatience would be his undoing. Mistress of the Storm, Zale. Yeah, it's a co-op game. Ash Tarth. This guy's cool as hell. Even if he was the youngest and thus weakest. Will we meet them all? I don't remember. Rukafel. The magma guy. I remember this boss being pretty hard. The Raging Earth Moloch. Oh, their names are cool as shit. This one's Zohina, I think. The other girl. Both girls are overconfident and both of them have Z names. Purifying Light. We're still missing one. The Edgelord. Bulzeeb. You might recognize him if you played Bomberman 64, because he's literally a character from Bomberman 64. You might recognize him. You might know him as Regulus. If you actually got the secret ending of Bomberman 64, you find out that he's not terribly villainous. Or at least that he can work with you. The first level? I wouldn't say that. You choose which order to do the levels. He was in the snow level, which is the third hardest, or perhaps fourth. White Warrior uses bombs, ... My old friend. Edgy as fuck. Dark Messenger, Rukafel. I like his hat. Plans of the goddess Mihail. The pirate Lilith's body contains the goddess Mihail. That's pretty pertinent information. Either one would be acceptable for use on the altar of my resurrection. This guy has a sword. I like his mouth. Saving file. This emulator seems fine. This is not working. The very second I say that, this screen is completely bugged. Leave a shop. Merchant ship frontier. I like this guy. You can use your hard-earned funds to buy things. This is almost fully bugged. I can't see my cursor. I can buy a beard, a fan. Unfortunately, this is only for battle mode. You can't wear this in-game. Bomberman Legends. What game was that? Bomberman Legends? I can't place that game. I recognize the name, I feel like. Or maybe I'm thinking of Mega Man Legends. I don't know why there's a cowboy in space. Gotta get the cat suit. These don't become available until you... They're so weird. Like, look at this. The first one, it's like fucking this weird... I don't know what's going on here. They're in sets, okay? Japanese fan, weird beard thing, Bigfoot shoes and tank body. That one makes no sense. This is like a samurai outfit. The top knot and the fucking kimono and the sandals and the swords. This is a cat suit. What the fuck is this one? Ballerina shoes, elephant body, training helmet, and fucking... I guess these could be like kung fu shoes, because they look kind of like that. But why the fuck the elephant body? What's that doing there? And this one is like a fucking doll dress, doll hair, doll shoes, and a fucking claw. It's like, what the fuck did they see? This one's weird too. None of these make any sense. This one's like a grandpa outfit, I guess. The apron, the palmy slippers, the fucking hand puppets, and the grandpa. Whatever. And then you have gold armor, and then you have the cowboy suit. Hints on how to kill the various bosses. I could pay to look up the hint for killing Ashtarth. Or the hint for killing Behemoth. Also, these things tell you where secrets are in various levels. Ooh, perhaps Lilith and or Rukafel will be bosses at some point in the game. You can also buy etc's. This is the bad end, this is the good end. You can only buy them once you've seen them. Extra battles and battle map. I bought the life up. Bomberman has pretty good music in general. I like this song a lot. Should I go to the ice level or the wind level? First one anyone says is the level I go to. It's actually the ocean level, the wind level. Sky Planet Horizon, Ocean Planet Aquanet. I'm not terribly picky and I need to do them both. Sky got posted slightly first on my screen. I hate this level. It's the worst. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Stylized to look like Pommy, with a painting of Pommy on it. Pretty funny. And it's not acknowledged. Oh, Pommy's gonna evolve. Turn back into an egg. Oh, I got the punchy Pommy. I think this is only one of two things he can turn into. Knuckle type. I don't remember if this Pommy can hurt enemies yet. Note that I am now reset to fucking basic. Oh, got snaked. Yes. Round hole to put something in. I understand what you're saying, Pommy. I understand perfectly. These enemies are all really annoying and hard to kill. This level is really, really slow the first time. And then it gets a lot faster. Bomb down. I can pick that up at no cost right now. Technically speaking. That will be helpful. Fuck. I'm using a D-pad to play a 3D game. So I can't run straight at them. I've got to run at them at an angle and hope that Bomberman stays aligned long enough for me to get the push. This is an aggravating design to a room. There's no puzzle to it or anything. Bomberman failed to push because Pommy was in the way. Oh, I'm gonna fall down this hole for sure. There's a nearly 0% chance that I'm not gonna fall down that hole. Alright. That was difficult. I think the snake is an actual snake. Thanks, Pommy. Player 2 can feel free to fall off. Oh, go away. Player 2 can feel free to fall off the edge as much as he wants. Kirby also belongs to an intergalactic fucking race of peacekeepers. Fun fact. Rarely stated. Never more happy to see that thing. I think I can just fall off here, but I'm really scared to find out. Oh. I blew that up on purpose. I can spin the stick here to fucking make me recover faster. Oh, door's locked. I'm hoping to find some fucking items soon. I'm a little uncomfortable with these level 1 everything. Oh fuck, I'm retarded. Not thinking dimensionally. Wake up, Bomberman. on subsequent plays of this level, you don't have to do this bullshit. The harpies. Monster Musume, anyone? Blue-haired harpy? Apple. Healthy. Big foods are better. Whoa. Bodied. Oh, when he does that, bombs cease to be remote bombs. Forgot about that. Enemies can disable the remoteness of remote bombs. Oh god. Okay. That's max power. A glove. Always appreciate that. Now I can pick up bombs and make big bombs. I suppose I can technically get this now, but it's going to be a chore anyway. I'll show this off. This is really where like the bulk of the puzzling begins to emerge. Shit. Ta-da! There's a lot of climbing in this game. There's the head. Most of it's optional, and it uses mechanics like that. If you've played Bomberman 60... If you played Bomberman 64, you might be very familiar with shit like that. Game overs really aren't that bad. Enemies stay dead. Usually. You keep your power-ups unless you die too many times. Oh, what the fuck? The thing just dropped my power to 0. By touching me? Why do I keep on getting bodied by these things? I keep on thinking they're props, but they're enemies. Sorry, Pommy. There should be a max power thing here. Please. Oh, regular power thing. That's alright. Back to 1 power is just fine. I only need 1. I still have the head. It's the thing I needed. Sometimes enemy attacks will set off bombs. It's important to be prepared for this happenstance. They should all die. I waited for it to explode, then I remembered I'm in control of it exploding. I can live without those. I think a speedrun would intentionally fall off the edge here. Blue Jewel. Whoa! Those blocks get destroyed over time. Very tricky. Pommy is now a punch type Pommy. I haven't even gone into that room to know that that was in my way. I find this level very tedious. I have all the items I need. Boss time. The boss is always about halfway through the level. Kimashita. That means I've come, I guess. Literal Japanese. They barely translate Bomberman games. Valiant Bomber Knight and Esquire. He probably talks like a samurai, and they did their best to translate it. Yeah, definitely samurai. Samurai talk. This guy's an annoying boss. I think he's one of the easier ones. Oh, that actually just had a fucking hitbox right there. Gotcha. Overwhelmingly a boss with bombs is usually a pretty good idea. Oh, the annoying thing he does. He doesn't take damage when he's in that little... It ignites all the bombs that are near him. Let's mega bomb him. This guy might actually be pretty hard. Because I'm kind of getting worked. Got him. New strat. Chill at the top. Throw big bombs at him. My RPG, huh? Sounds good. No, no, no. You're really not gonna take damage from that? Whoa. I'm actually gonna die. Bodied. I'm really gonna die. I won. Thank God. Losses in this game are pretty hard. This is where most of the interesting parts of this game lie. You have Windstone? To die without a corpse? What were those things called? You got a mask for one. They blew themselves up with bombs when you killed them. Alright, this is where the game actually becomes really interesting, because right now it's just a bog standard fucking Bomberman game. But I want you guys to fucking, first of all, prepare yourselves mentally for what you're about to witness. Maybe it's because Bomberman works with bombs all the time that he knows the dangers. Boom! There we go. A new bomb type. And this is a pretty interesting bomb. It now has an area of, this bomb has an area of effect, so it'll hit everything in a radius, I think, when it's very close. And it also sends blasts in 4 directions. And it doesn't actually hurt enemies. It actually creates a push. And it will push you across gaps and stuff and push enemies into crevices and whatever you can fucking do with it. And there's a charged version that we'll observe too. Takes a little bit longer to charge. I think this one does hurt enemies. Don't remember if it hurts me. but normal wind bombs don't hurt me. Now go away. Motherfucker. Those genies. Frame rate. Frame rate, frame rate, frame rate. Alright, slowly recouping health. It's a push. I can actually use my wind bombs to get across this gap. But the real question is, will I? And the answer to that is no. Poorly coded N64 emulator. Whoever had the fucking bright idea to make that joke, they're right. N64 emulators have garbage coding. I don't have bomb kick. Let's reload this room. Bomb toss is fine. Nice. Nice bug. Hello. Lilith a cute. I'd like to be careful with Lilith. I'd like her to take my stones. I'd plant the bomb in there. She can light my fuse. I'd give her the dick. I'd hit her with that penis. Nice lag. I already have this. This level is a chore to replay. This is a great level for pommy grinding, though. I don't want to make that jump. Doesn't feel good. Jump, you say in confusion. How do you jump in a Bomberman game? Oh, actually, I could have made it easily. I didn't realize that second one was there. Let's go back and try again. Wow. This is the best room in the game for pommy grinding. Behold. Behold. Is it not this room? It must be a room that looks damn similar. Bomberman Hero is the actual way to jump. I know your tricks, little enemies. I've learned. Oh, it just stays pressed. I don't need to weigh them down or anything. This room is remarkably simple compared to the next one. Nice. Oh, that did hurt enemies. I think some enemies are hurt by it and some aren't. That makes wind pretty good for killing enemies since it can hurt them and not me. That being said, it can push me, which can be far worse than bodied. I hate sky levels. Why even give me a health bar when fucking I can just die in one hit? I mean, not really complaining that that killed me in one hit, because it makes sense that it would. It's just such a chore when you lose your fucking remote bombs and shit. I don't remember that hurting enemies. Let's take it real slow. That one was a snake. I finally got the kick bomb. Poor Pommy. Yes, I'm actually gonna go up money. Has anyone been counting the fucking parts I've gotten? Because I haven't been. Oh, I can't get that till I have electricity. I gotta revisit this stage. This is like a puzzle. Each one of these will only weigh down one of them. It makes a sound when it's the correct one. It's not a very hard puzzle. The only thing you have to be careful of is not putting one on the left wall. So you always just check the left one last. Pommy! It gives me a strange sense of satisfaction that one of them goes straight down. Alright, some of this. Pew, this is the first time you actually have to use the wind bomb. Got it. Whee! I think that room that's blocked off is the best pomegranate room in the game. The enemies that drop a bunch of money don't respawn. That fucking snake though. little bit of pointless back and forth here. Do these guys take damage? Dude, wind bombs just do damage to enemies, not the player. I guess I just remembered them not hurting Bomberman, and then assumed they wouldn't hurt enemies either. That's awesome. This room is kind of cool, but also really annoying. Because of that. Accidentally pushed itself. There's a bunch of holes. Some enemies are immune to certain bomb types. I wouldn't be surprised if harpies were immune to wind. Damn it. Just blow it up sooner. Grab it. Not that. No, what are you doing? Placing that enemy that clearly had wings into that hole killed it. This level is so obnoxious to do the first time. Everything just stays unlocked though. You can go back down there. That makes me feel like I missed a secret. I don't remember how many of the items I got. What is this? Gloves. Mew! Backtracking the level. I hate shit like this. Look, it just fucking... I was right there. Just unlock the door. Just cut out the bullshit. Who fucking came up with this level design? That's 2 levels in a row that does that. But I don't think most levels do that. But it's still obnoxious. I just want to jump over there, but that genie's gonna fuck me up. Die. He's one of them immune to wind enemies? Yeah. Not immune to death. This RAM reminds me of something out of Final Fantasy IX. Both the graphical thing that which it's rendered and also the fact that it kind of looks like a yarn or whatever they were called. What were they called? Little tiny rams that only lived on that one island that were like the hardest regular enemy in the game. This comes back up. I'm gonna investigate it. Maybe there was an item down there and I missed it. Ice cream Or as we say in my country, Isukremu. Knock her out, Palm. Knock her out, Palm. Oh, he killed her. MLG. There's no item down here. I'm kind of bugging into that wall, though. Even if I got on top of that thing, I don't think it would take me anywhere. Or do anything. Alright, time for another one of these little things. I'm pretty tired. I think I'm gonna go to bed after this. Palmy's so useless. Motherfucker. Damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it. This is so bad. Motherfucker. Okay. Thank you. That's weird that that worked. One down. Cool. I think that's what you're supposed to do. Wind does destroy them. No one up there is gonna kill me. Oh. No one died too. Easy. I think I need the other kind of bomb. You can't switch bombs until all of your bombs of your existing type are off screen. So you can't do anything cool like combine bombs of different colors or anything. Yeah, boy. Yeah, see, this cutscene will be different depending on the order in which you kill the like, this will be different if the blue guy is still alive. I mean, if the green guy is still alive. And the blue guy is dead. These two are insufferable. Moloch. Talks before teleporting in. That sword. Reclaim my earthly body. You look like you're in an earthly body. This game is kinda cool. You may have guessed, but every single boss gives me a different bomb type. Let's save state here and call it a night. Later, guys.